You hear it everywhere, right? Everyone's talking about how you've got to master AI prompts to get ahead. But what if the real key to getting the most out of AI has less to do with the machine and a whole lot more to do with you? Let's dig into why the most important skills in this new AI age might just be the ones you already have.
So, this is the big question on everyone's mind. We've got AI that can write, that can code, create amazing art, so is becoming a prompt engineering wizard the only skill that really matters anymore? I mean, on the surface it makes sense, but a quick little experiment I ran shows a really fascinating blind spot that points to a totally different answer.
So the other day, I was messing around with an AI image generator. And yeah, the power is incredible, no doubt. But I got curious about how deep its understanding really goes. Could it actually get the nuance of culture, or was it just matching words to pixels? So I decided to set up a little test to find out.
Okay, so here's what I did. I uploaded a photo of myself and gave the AI two slightly different prompts. The first one was pretty generic, just change my clothes to a white kaftan. But the second one was way more specific. Change my clothes to a white Nigerian traditional attire. Now, to a person, especially someone who knows the culture, those two prompts should create two very different images. The question was, would the AI see that difference?
And here it is, the result. For both prompts, the AI gave me the exact same image. It literally could not tell the difference. And that tells you something really important. Its understanding is all about pattern matching, not actual knowledge. To the AI, the words kaftan and Nigerian were just keywords that pointed to the same bunch of images in its training data.
So that brings us to a way more important question. If the AI itself has these kinds of built-in limits, what is it that separates someone who gets kind of generic results from someone who creates something truly incredible? It can't just be about writing the cleverest prompt, right?
And this is the single most important takeaway. The people who are going to get the absolute best, mind-blowing results from AI, it won't be because they're an AI genius. It'll be because they are already an expert in their field. The AI doesn't create skill, it just amplifies the skill you already have.
This idea of using your own core expertise isn't some new AI trick. It's actually a timeless strategy that the greatest innovators have used for centuries. It has a name. It's called first principle thinking.
So what is that exactly? Well, first principle thinking is all about boiling things down to their absolute fundamental truths. It's about knowing the core building blocks of a subject, not just memorizing the fancy techniques or the latest trends that are built on top of them. Let me give you an analogy. Think about photography. Imagine two people using the same AI image editor. One person knows a bunch of trendy prompts they copied from the internet. The other person is a real photographer. They understand the first principles of light, of aperture, shutter speed, composition. Who do you think creates the better image? It's the photographer. Every single time, because they can direct that powerful tool with an expert's vision.
And that really gets to the heart of what this technology is. AI is not a replacement for human skill. It's an enabler. It's a massive force multiplier for people who have already put in the time and the work to master the fundamentals of whatever it is they do.
And this principle, it goes way beyond just technology. Think about sports. The soccer legend Wayne Rooney, he once explained why his team was struggling by saying they'd simply forgotten the basics, getting the ball, passing it, and creating chances to score. It's the perfect example. You can have the most advanced strategy in the world, but if you fail at the fundamentals, you lose. This is just a universal truth. It doesn't matter if you're building a marriage, a business, or leading a social movement. There are always foundational principles at the core. Things like good communication, solid strategy, trust. The technology will change constantly, but those fundamentals, they're here to stay.
So really, it all comes down to a simple but powerful shift in your mindset. On one side, you can be a passive user asking, what can AI do for me? And you know what? You'll get some pretty general results. Or you can be an active creator. You can ask, what can I use AI to do? And that puts your expertise, your vision, right in the driver's seat to get truly expert-level output.
Look, at the end of the day, AI is one of the most powerful tools we've ever created. But it's still just that, a tool. The fundamentals of your craft, of your field, of your passion, those haven't changed. So the path forward isn't just about learning AI. It's about going deeper into your own expertise so you can command this technology with real purpose. The real question is, what are the first principles you need to master to truly lead in this new age?